Man, I'm gonna make this real quick. I ain't gonna be on here long, man. It's been a long time, well, really not a long time, but it's been a little minute, since I done been, going live and stuff like that, dropping videos. I've been doing them, here and there. But I'm gonna try to get back in the rhythm. I just been real busy, man, real busy. So on the way in, if you want, it would be nice to jab that like button. You know what I mean? It's free. Don't cost you a thing. Not a crying dime. And if you would like to, you can donate to the channel. The link will be in the description box for the Cash App. I have to do some more things. I've been so busy, I ain't even been able to figure out what, cause my channel, I've been going through some changes with YouTube, man. And I don't have the patience or the time to fuck with all this shit, man. Cause I ain't real, computer savvy like that. So I got to go through all this shit to get my channel monetized again. But that's not the reason why I ain't been on YouTube. The reason why I ain't been on YouTube because I've been busy, but I have been watching boxing. I've been listening to a few videos. So, but I just came on here real quick to speak my piece. Give y'all a little jab session real quick. I ain't gonna be too long, man. Talk about a few of the fights, and things of that nature, man. So if you want to come in, like I said, identify yourself. You know what I mean? As you jab that like button, let me know who you is when you come in. But let's kick it off with some of these fights this weekend. I'm even go a little further back to the Teofimo Lopez and the Lomachenko fight. I didn't get a chance to talk about that. I was out of town. I know it's a little late, but I thought Teofimo did extremely well, man. I was hoping that I land on the draw. I should have betted on the upset too, but if I would have hit that draw, boy, I would have came up big. But anyway, Teofimo had laser focus, man. Looked extremely good. Lomachenko didn't look too comfortable in there the first half of the fight. And truth be told, he didn't really look too comfortable in there. He had to get comfortable in there the second half of the fight because, he ain't had no choice. He had to put it out there, put it all on the line. So, and that's what it led to. Teofimo, gets the victory, convincing victory, hands down. I thought that Teofimo probably could have stopped Lomachenko in that fight. Lomachenko should have been pressing on the gas a little bit more, like in the later rounds, especially when Teofimo was getting a little faded, like in the 10th, 11th round. But salute to Teo, tough Teo, as my man Big Faces Worldwide say. He call him Tough Teo. Uh, he mustered it up, man, and came back and was putting them things on Loma. Hey, how you doing, Denise Woods? Man, so you say welcome back. I ain't never went nowhere, Denise Woods. I just, been extremely busy, like I said. But we're gonna move on to some of these fights that happened this weekend because I'm gonna hurry up and touch up on some other stuff before I get to what I'm doing. But as far as this weekend, let me think of who else. I seen some of the monster fight. I was getting a little sleepy, but it was a pretty good fight, leading up into the knockout. Like I said, I have to go back and watch that fight again, just so I can get an in depth, intake on what happened. But I've been telling people that Inoue is a good fighter, man. A lot of people don't want to give him his credit, but the guy definitely can fight. He definitely can fight. I did notice that he wasn't falling in love with his power with this fight, which was a good thing. He was setting up some things, and that's probably pretty much all I can pretty much gauge on what I seen. Like I tell you, I was fading, getting sleepy, and I ain't watched the tank fight till the next day. And then I watched it on YouTube, and it wasn't no good. What's the name? But I did see bits and pieces of that tank and well, I did see the tank and Leo fight, but like I said, it wasn't no good visual. Uh, it was showing a lot of things over and over again. But I did see, Leo, and let me say this, man. Let me say this, because leading into this fight, I was losing. I had no respect for Tank and Leo, to be honest with y'all, and let me explain why. Because I feel like Tank ain't fought no black fighters. I mean, I know that don't mean everything in the world to everybody, but I mean, I want to see a mix up, a change up in your resume. I don't want to see the same uniform over and over again. And that was the same rules applied to Leo. I didn't see Leo fight no black fighters leading up to that either. And I gotta say, shit, I got a lot of respect for Leo. Leo came in there. He was trying to go hard in the paint. You know what I mean? Leo wasn't running. He wasn't doing none of that. He was piecing Tank up for a minute. Tank was catching him as well. It was a good fight. Leading up until Tank had to bite down on that mouthpiece and put his muscle game down. You know what I mean? But I have to go back and watch that fight more clear too. But that uppercut was just too sick. That had to be like a knockout of the year. I mean, goddamn, that that was just too nasty, man. And Tank did set that up. He kept digging down there, even though, and see, that's a little thing that a lot of people don't understand. You know, he was going low. He was hitting at the belt line and a little bit. Sometimes he might go a little low, and he was hitting on the target too, above the belt line. He was mixing it up. But the thing is this: with a lot of people, y'all jab that like. I got 5 people in here listening, and ain't nobody jabbing that like button, man. Y'all all the way out of line for that. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me, man. But it's all a thing to where if the referee gonna keep warning them, but as long as the referee ain't take no points, but Tank kept doing it, and then kept Leo occupied with the body shots, and came right upstairs like same thing like Povetkin and Dillian White, same type of situation. You know what I mean? But right leading up to that, I could have sworn I seen Leo catch Tank with about 3 right hands back to back. I was like, great day. Tank was eating them, but he can't be in there taking those type of shots with like just say we're gonna put T.O. in there, for example. Tank ain't gonna be able to let T.O. just catch him with those combinations like that over and over again. He gonna be in bad shape. You know, I definitely would love to see that fight, but I don't see PBC making that happen. Or yeah, I don't see PBC making that fight happen. I'm just being honest with y'all. It seemed like Top Rank will make these fights, and they've been putting on good fights amongst their own and whoever else they willing to work with them. But PBC ain't really been putting on no good fight. The card's been trash. The only card's been good was the Charlo card, and there's some other card I can't even goddamn remember, and it wasn't even all that to me. You know what I mean? But y'all getting real shiesty with that like button. Y'all need to jab that like button, man. Well, I still got one like in here. I don't see nobody in the comments saying nothing. All I see is Denise Ward's in here. Well, y'all acting a real flaw off in here, boy. Look at y'all. Now when I get to addressing that, y'all want to slide out. It's good though. It's all good. But yeah, he can't get caught like that. But I definitely want to see that fight. I ain't gonna get into the PBC and Top Rank thing right now. I'm gonna hang on to that for another time. But I'm gonna get on to Usyk and Chisora. I'm gonna be bouncing around a little bit because you know, that's just what I'm gonna be doing because I ain't got that much time. But Usyk and Chisora, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I was a big heavy campaigner for Usyk, and I'm gonna tell you this. Oh yeah, and by the way, if anybody found Brooklyn Child, I hope he all right because I ain't heard nothing from him. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about him. I wonder if he's still around. And if you is all right, brother, good. I'm glad. I hope you all right, and that'll be good. But if you is okay, I want my motherfucking money, my $50 that we betted on with the Usyk and the Chisora fight. You understand me? I told you don't get lost when the fight was over with. I told you that. You was talking all that yap leading up before that and all that. We betted like a year ago. You know what I mean? So break bread or fake dead, goddamn me. You know what I mean? Break bread or fake motherfucking me dead. Brooklyn child. You know I'm putting that hit out on you, homeboy. Don't maybe go out there and find you in Cali, wherever you are. I know you in Cali, cause you ain't in New York, you in Cali. But anyway, let's get back to Usyk though. Usyk, I gotta pump my brakes on Usyk, man. Usyk is a tweener. Usyk is one of those guys. I don't know why they compared him to Holyfield. That was a sad ass mistake. Y'all jab that like button, man. Usyk, I can't see him in the beating no AJ or no Fury, with the pity pat, you know what I mean? Tap 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 all the way to victory. You know what I mean? Move around, pity pat. That Lomachenko father the father Chinko shit. That shit coming to a halt. All that Lomachenko and Usyk style, that Ukraine style, that's over with. I'm gonna tell you, cause see the thing about your sword just ain't had the tank. He ain't had the tank to keep that pressure on Usyk ass in that fight. Cause if he'd have had the tank, if he'd have been a little bit, if he'd have been more shape, Usyk would have caught more hair. If he'd have been a little bit more shape, you know what I mean. But Usyk, the thing is, the calm with Usyk should have stopped Chisora. Usyk should have knocked Chisora out. He should have knocked him out. He should have been sitting down on those punches in the second half of the fight. He shouldn't have been doing all the extra moving around after about the fifth, sixth round. Chisora was tired. He was wounded after the first round. Chisora was breathing heavy as hell after the first round. You heard the trainer kept saying, what that motherfucker Britt kept saying? Control your breathing right now, Chisora. Derek, control your breathing. Control it right now. I'm like, fool, he can't control that shit. He wounded. He done spun out in the first round. Done slap out. In the coming in with all them bolo punches and hooks and all that crazy shit. Man, he was wounded. You seen Derek over there in the Jay West, what's good with you? He seen Derek over there in the corner every time. Doing all that old shit. Man, Derek was over there on fumes, man. He was over there on fumes. It got to the point, you see, he was all off balance. He was just swinging wild just to hope to slow Usyk activity down. That's all that was. It was a ploy. He ain't really had the juice like that. If Usyk would have pressed him, he would have pulled all that little bluff game up out of Chisora. It would have been over with. All he had to do was just raise the skirt up and see Chisora was bleeding down there and just and it would have been over with. He was through. He was through. Chisora just ain't coming shape. He doing all the extra shit in camp. He ain't coming shape. Chisora ain't coming shape. Kabiya beat Chisora better than Usyk did. So with Usyk, you gonna have to bring Usyk up in a different way. Like I don't think Usyk it's gonna be hard for him to be a champion. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like Dana gonna have to be Dana like champion by default. That's the way it's looking, in my opinion. Because I mean, even I think he'll have a hard time with Wilder, in my opinion. I mean, it just depends. It just depends because Usyk get hit. Them right hands, he ain't gonna be able to get hit with those right hands by Wilder like that. But I don't know what Wilder at, psychologically right now. Anyway, we gonna get to that. You know, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to tell, man. It's gonna be hard to tell with that one. But I don't think AJ was there watching Usyk. AJ. I know AJ was licking his chops through that mask because Usyk can't beat no AJ, man. He damn sure can't beat no Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? He gonna have to take chances. He gonna have to sit down on some of the punches more. He gonna have to get better on that defense. You know, like James, brother James Ali Bashir said, who used to train him. He got away from a lot of the stuff that he taught Usyk in the beginning. Usyk don't utilize that no more. And you can see that. You can see it. The corner, Usyk's corner wasn't by shit. They was trash. Derek Chishona's corner was trash. None of them told neither one of them to make no adjustments. You know what I mean? None of them. They should have told Usyk to sit down, settle down, and get this clown up out of here. You know what I mean? You should have told Chisora, focus on the body. Quit swinging at this fool head. Just go to his body for the first 5, 6 rounds. Stay on his body. Slow him down. Stop him from doing all this damn moving so we can get him to exchange. So you can clean his clock. I ain't heard none of that. They worry about talking about calming his breathing down. The trainer spent 50 damn seconds in the corner talking about Derek, calm down, calm your breathing down. Right now, all this old weird shit. Where the instructions at? Every time he's spitting more blood clots out his mouth, more and more each round from getting patted to death. Usyk just pillow patting him to sleep. Slowly but surely, rocking him to sleep. But anyway, man, I think that let me say this about Tank too, man. Tank. I think Tank is the real deal. I don't know for sure because they still got to mix it up, but I think from what it looks like, Tank is starting to be one of my Tank is made it into the trap house. You know what I mean? It's a little thing that I got now. FOG Boxing Talk, salute to you, homie. Salute, huh? I hear you. Uh, but anyway, if you ain't do so, y'all jab the like button, man. Like I said, the link in the description box if you want to donate to the channel for the cash app is in there. But yeah, like I said, Tank is officially made it into the trap house, man. I got a little thing where I got fighters that's into the trap house that you gotta, certain little things that you gotta do I gotta like about you to put you in there. You know what I'm talking about? Tank in there. I gotta put Tank in there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this. I ain't never liked Leo Santa Cruz. I don't think he gonna be in the trap house no time. So he gotta do something. He gotta fight Gary. Now if Tank, not Tank. Yeah, I want Tank to fight Gary Russell too though. But if Leo Santa Cruz fight Gary Russell, I might have to win or lose. I might have to put him in the trap house because I see where Leo ain't no punk bitch. You understand? I got down. I wish he would have did it earlier, but hey man, I can't take nothing from Leo if he do that. I don't see why he shouldn't. He should fight Gary Russell. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a real good fight. I think he'll get Gary all he can handle. Cause Gary, he punching. He might be a little bit more snappy and sharper with his power. With his speed power than Tank. But Tank just got that devastating explosive boom. So it's gonna be a little different. And then you don't know where Leo head at right now. So I don't know. That'd be a good one. I don't see why not. He might as well fight him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck it. He ain't got nothing to lose anyway. He done lost about 2, 3 times. But yeah, Tank and Gary, fuck Gary. He been talking all that trash. Yeah, he say he want that smoke. I don't think Gary want that smoke at 135, but he gonna have to fight at 135. What Tank fighting at 130, 135? He at 130, I think. Okay, we'll fight at 130. Make that happen. You know what I mean? Definitely make that happen. Who else? Oh, we got Gamboa and Haney coming up. I'll probably talk about that in another jab session because I want to talk about Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford in another conversation too. So that's gonna be on a whole nother thing. Like I said, I ain't gonna try to cram everything in one yam or give y'all something to cram for later on. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk later on another time. But I'm still gonna build on this jab session, so don't go nowhere because I ain't done. We finna talk about this Glovegate crap. Now, first and foremost, I don't know too much about the Tank thing, cause I don't think Tank did no Flugazi shit with his gloves. I think he was gonna knock Leo out regardless of whatever gloves he had on. You know what I mean? They could have been 16-ounce gloves. He would have knocked Leo out with that same goddamn punch. Period. Point blank. You know what I mean? That he just cracking that motherfucker hard. That's the bottom line. Period. Shit. I ain't never seen no little 130-pound nigga cracking like that on everything. That nigga that cracking. Laying shit out of that man, please. Man, he got Tank fucked up, man. He don't need no motherfucking help. He scratching shit. He catch you right, it's a wrap. Too many times, it's over with. Yes, indeed. That little big head son of a bitch can punch. But uh, let's get down to this wilder shit and this Fury shit, man, or whatever, this Breland and all this crap, man, cause this is what I want to get to. Now, I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm tell you what I think. I'm gonna lay out whatever. Okay, now while the broken silence and all this shit, he said Fury cheated first. People was talking about uh, before what they were saying. The glove was sliding off. He had metal, some shit to read. Look at, they had all this little weird shit on the internet. Okay, now they talking about egg weights and shit and all this other stuff. Now Wilder done came out and now this is what I said off the dribble. Yeah, Mr. My egg weight clipper game was good, man. Salute to everybody out there the like button. All right, so this is what I said off the dribble, man. Now listen, I always maintain this. I said I'm not gonna sit out here and go front line for Wilder if he ain't saying the motherfucking thing. And plus, I don't got no proof. He ain't proving nothing. Ain't nobody proving nothing. They just circling photos off the internet and shit and coming up with their own conclusions and all this shit. I mean, that ain't proof. Why ain't nobody taking this shit to court? Why ain't nobody trying to cause when you put a label on somebody like that, like that shit goes to another level. You know what I mean? Like you go to court and shit about that type of shit if that shit ain't for real. Like Tyson Fury, I'm surprised he ain't trying to take Wilder to court about that for slandering that because Wilder ain't got no proof. He ain't got no proof. And I'm gonna tell you what I said off the dribble. I said if this was the case, why he ain't saying that? Why he ain't saying nothing during the fight? Like man, something ain't right with these gloves. Or at the somewhere during that time frame during the fight or right after the fight. Why he didn't say any of that then? And then also my thing is if you're gonna fire Mark Breland for allegedly accused of putting the accusation on him of tampering with the water, how you let Jake Diaz go with the raps or with the egg weights? And that shit allegedly occurred before that. How that shit line up? I'm really confused on that. Now, I fuck with Wilder, but this is like I can't stand with him on this shit because it don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? And then when you sit up there and you ride with it, you got to really think about what you riding with and listen to the story. If it ain't no proof, first of all, you jumping out there on your ass on some bullshit that ain't even really concrete. It ain't concrete. The story he came up with, it sound like the same shit that everybody been saying on the internet the whole time. That he should have. That I said that too. I don't know. He said Jim Solana Empire too. Whatever, bro. Salutes. Y'all just like I said this. Look, I said Wilder should just fight the third fight and knock Tyson Fury out, and then say all that shit. Then say all that. But he waited too late for all this. He waited too late for all this, and then he ain't got no evidence. It's what the doctor said. That's what the doctor said. Why ain't nobody catch no egg weights and all these other accusations that was put on whoever about the glove, the water, and all that crap? Where's the proof at for that? You know what I mean? So I just I don't know, man. I don't understand that. I mean, me personally, I don't know, man. I think to me, my opinion, I think Tyson Fury just beat Wilder. I said that off the dribble. I think he beat Wilder straight up. You know, and if Tyson Fury cheated, I can't prove it. How can I prove that? Wilder can't prove it. Can't prove it. And then you got to understand, like when you put that stigma on Mark Breland, like, bro, that's more hurtful than anything. Like, I know Mark is really, really hurt about that, man. Like, that's real deep, bro. Like if you didn't catch him with his hand in the cookie jar, you shouldn't cut his hand off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, you should have got rid of everybody. You should have cleared out the whole camp. But I'm gonna tell you something about this whole Wilder thing, and I had did a video, but I erased it because I didn't feel like putting it out there. This was right before the Wilder and the Fury two fight. This was lead. This is the week of the fight. This is what I said. Well, this is what I seen the video with Mark Breland. Y'all can go look it up. It's a video with Mark Breland on Boxing Social. That hold up, yeah, Boxing Social, the UK boxing channel. And Mark Breland, it was like a 6 or 7 minute interview. Mark Breland, it was like the week of the fight, prior to the week before the prior to the fight. And Mark Breland had done said that Wilder is the best Wilder when he listen and when he using his jab. He say, I tell Wilder all the time to use his jab. You know, he said when Wilder uses jab, he unbelievable. Everything just comes so easy. But he said, I tell him to do all these things, and he said sometimes, a lot of times, Wilder going there, he'll do it the first round, and after that, Wilder just start doing whatever the hell he want to do. He don't do nothing I tell him to do. He say the thing about Wilder don't like to listen. This is what Mark Breland said. Now, the man ain't got no fucking reason to lie about his own fighter. He said, but when Wilder listening and taking instructions and being disciplined, he at his best. But when Wilder go out there doing what the hell he want to do, that's when you see all that bullshit that you see. Let me see what y'all talking about in this chat, man. Because I do that because I don't want to get sidetracked on what the hell I was going to say. Let me see. He said make him look like a little baby. Blood was right. I ride with Wilder, but it wasn't mainly a thing at all. Exactly. It wasn't a manly thing at all, bro. Yeah, it's like, bro. I don't know. You should have just took that L, homie. To say he won, and I see him in the third fight. But the people who sit there and ride with that and take that narrative and say it and take that storyline and put it out there, you look just as foolish as Wilder. You look just as foolish because you don't got no motherfucking evidence. You got to prove that shit. Until otherwise, that's it. When they prove it, then I believe it. Other than that, he lost. Bottom line. All that shit when he was talking about, oh, I don't do road work and all that. Okay, now you gonna start doing road work now, bitch. Yeah, you gonna start doing that. You gonna start doing all that shit that you say you didn't need to do because you were special and you don't need it because you got that one hitter quitter and all this other shit. You gonna start doing all that if you want to win. Believe that. If Tyson Fury ain't learned you that, wait until this third fight. And Mark Breland did the right thing by throwing that motherfucking towel because Wilder was on the damn other way of getting concussed, beat to death in there. And that's the real. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Wilder was in bad shape. Times 4. His energy light was blinking. That bar was blinking red. He know that. He know that. See, Wilder got rid of Mark Breland because Mark Breland Mark Breland started standing up to Wilder. That's what it is. Mark Breland stopped being the yes man to Wilder. And see, Wilder kept Jake Diaz because Jake Diaz strokes his ego and tell him what he want to hear. That's what it is. Misquoting Bible verses and shit. Oh man. But yeah, man. But like I said, man, if you want to donate to the channel, like I said, the link is in the description box. I don't believe that shit. Like I said, man, Wilder just need to man up and fight Tyson Fury. He act like he don't want the smoke. At this point, I'm starting to believe that. You know what I mean? But he need to man up and fight the man, do what he gonna do, and then come with that other shit. And then he'll have more legs to stand on. But right now he look weak. He look like a cat making excuses and looking for a way out. That's sucker shit. But until then, I'ma holler at y'all. This the jab session. Y'all jab the like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that, man. And I'll see y'all on the next one.